Hi, Linda Bowen here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today, I am sharing a pop-up easel card. If you joined my blog post yesterday, you've seen the beautiful fall card I shared that was done by Sue Floyd, a team member for our recent challenge. I so loved this pop-up easel card that I thought I would do a video on it and finally had a chance. What I have used is the beautiful autumn stamp set, and with the pretty peacock I stamped the words. I also stamped "My heart is grateful for you," and I die cut it out with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I have two acorns. I stamped these on the bumblebee with the peacock and used the autumn punch pack to punch them out. I have a acorn trivet or trinket, and I have tied that with linen thread for my card. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla. This measures 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Then I have the beautiful Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. This Designer Series paper is on sale. I have a piece that's just 1/4 inch by 2 3/4. I have two pieces that measure 3/4 by 3. That will be for the side of my card. Then I have this piece. This will be the base of my card. It's 2 inches by 5 1/4. Then I have another piece of the Designer Series paper that's 4 by 5 1/4. So what I've got is a piece of pretty peacock cardstock. This will be the base of my card. It measures 5 1/2 by 11. And what I am going to do is I'm going to put it in my personal trimmer along the 5 1/2 inch mark, and I'm going to push it into the 7/8 mark. And what I need to do is I need to cut. So I'm going to bring up my cutting blade starting at the 1 inch, and I'm going to go down to the 5 1/4. I'm going to flip it over, making sure that I cut on the same side at the bottom. I'm going to push it in at the 7/8, line up at the 1 inch, and cut down to the 5 1/4. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score, and the first score line I need to make is at the inch. So I'm going to leave my paper over here on this side because I find it easier to keep it straight. And what I'm going to do is score from the edge of the paper to the score line, and then from the score line to the edge of the paper. Again, that was at the 1 inch. I'm going to flip my paper around. The next score line will be at the 2 inch. Again, starting at the edge to the cut line, and then from the cut line to the edge. That's 2. We're going to push it into 5 1/4. Same thing from the edge of the paper to the cut line. I'm going to back it up, and I need to score at the 4 1/4, but this time we are going to cut between the cut lines. Got that? And one more score line. We're going to push it all the way out to the 8 1/2 inch mark. So we're going to go ahead and score those lines. So the first is a mountain fold. So we've got a mountain fold, and then we've got a mountain fold here. Then we've got valley and mountain here, valley and mountain there. And there we have our card base. So it's just all in the cutting and scoring. We're going to make sure that we have nice lines. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to bring in that piece of Designer Series paper that measured 4 inches by 5 1/4. And what we are going to do is we are going to push along the 5 inch mark, or excuse me, the 5 1/4 inch mark. We're going to move in to 7/8, and we are going to cut it So let me double check myself to make sure that I am doing that right. Yes, I'm sure. We're going to go in 7/8. We are going to start cutting at the 1 inch mark. One inch and all the way to the end. So we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to flip it over, maybe easier for you to see here, so pushing to the 7/8. Going to start at the 1 inch and cut it down. I'm just going to bring, I could cut with my personal trimmer, but I'm just going to bring in my snips and snip that piece off. And we are ready to put together our pop-up easel. So we're going to bring in that base, going to take my Stamp & Seal Plus and add some adhesive, and this piece is going to go right on the front of our card, right there. See, I need to pull it down just a hair. Okay, we've got that. Our two little pieces are going to go on the side. So we're going to add some adhesive. I think I'm going to open them up. It'll make it easier for us to put that down. Put the other one on the other side. So we've got this. This is going to be our base that's going to go down here. So again, going to add that Stamp & Seal Plus. I have taken my foam strips, and that is going to be the stopper for my easel card. I don't know how well you can see that, so that it'll stand up. Going to take find my silicone mat here, take that 1/4 inch piece of Designer Series paper, and if I add the adhesive on my mat, I should be able to pick it up and have the adhesive not stick. I see that the Stamp & Seal maybe is not working as well on the silicone mat because it's so sticky, but we've got that going. We're just going to put the little border on the side, and now we're going to add that to the inside of our card. Like so. So we've got our easel. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that Stitch So Sweetly, add some more dimensionals, add that to the front of the card right there. Going to grab my oak leaves. I'm just going to use glue dots for those, and we're going to place them on the front of my card. And then I'm going to grab my multi-purpose glue for our trinket, and I'm going to place some glue and add my trinket. And there you have it, a fun, Easel pop-up card. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.